in the dusty attic, old boxes everywhere. Something caught my eye today, hidden all these years. Just a case in the corner, never meant to find. 6 strings and memories of a different time. Running my fingers across the scratches and the wear. Every mark tells a story of when you were still there. These strings still hold memories of songs you used to play. These strings still hold memories, but you just went away. Hold memories like music trapped in time. These strings still hold memories of a better life. Found your old pictures laying in the band. Mom says I got your hands, now I understand. Every chord that I'm learning feels like talking to you. Maybe somewhere you're listening to these strings ring true. Trying to piece together the notes that still remain. Each melody's a letter that spells out your name. These strings still hold memories of songs you used to play. These strings still hold memories, but you just went away. Hold memories like music trapped in time. These strings still hold memories of a better life. Should I try to find you? Would you recognize the way I play these days? The sun you left behind. These strings still hold memories of songs we could play. These strings still hold memories. Hold memories like music trapped in time. These strings still hold memories of yours and life's game. Remember those nights on your front porch, just talking about tomorrow. I'd tell you all my wild ideas, and you'd smile saying let's go. I never thought back then that time could change a friend. We used to share the same horizon. Now I can barely see where you've gone. Your pictures still hang on my wall. That summer by the lake, when we swore nothing would ever change. Promises we couldn't make. The road roads we chose to take led different ways to pray. We used to share the same horizon. Now I can barely see where you've gone. Sometimes I drive down our old street looking for traces of you and me. In between the lines we drew, in between what's false and true. And I wonder if you do the same, if you ever speak my name. The future looked so clear back then, when we'd stay up planning late. And now different stars guide our way, and that's just how it breaks. Ooh. But somewhere in my mind, we're still 17, you and I. We used to share the same horizon. Now I can barely see where you've gone. Now I watch as you're all gone. Walking down these empty streets tonight, rain keeps falling, but I barely feel it now. Something pulls me through familiar paths, where we used to laugh without a doubt. All these years between us, like raindrops on the ground, I keep asking myself, how do we find our way back? How do we find our way back? Through all the changes and the pain, how do we find our way back again? Remember when your world fell apart, and I promised I would always be around. But life got hard and walls grew high. Now we're strangers in this quiet town. All these years between us, like raindrops on the ground, I keep asking myself, how do we find our way back? How do we find our way back? Through all the changes and the pain, how do we find our way back again? The distance grows with every sitting on your front porch late at night, telling you about how things ain't right. Mom and Dad, they just can't seem to talk, and I'm caught in the middle of it all. You just listen, that's all I need. Can friendship fix what's already broken? Can you help me hold on when I'm falling? When I'm falling, can friendship heal these open wounds? Or am I asking way too much of you? Every Friday night you take me out, just to get my mind off all my doubts. Pictures on the wall don't smile no more, but you show me what friends are really for. You keep trying, that's all I need. Can friendship fix what's already broken? Can you help me hold on when I'm falling? When I'm falling, can friendship heal these open wounds? Or am I asking way too much of you? Maybe healing takes its time, but you're here by my side, and somehow that makes it right, makes it right. Now I understand what friends can do, not fix everything, but see me through. When my world feels like it's falling down, you're the one who keeps me standing now. Just be here, that's all I need. Can friendship fix what's already broken? Can you help me hold on when I'm falling? When I'm falling, can friendship heal these open wounds? I know now it starts with you. Chalk marks on the sidewalk fade, standing where we used to play. And looking up at painted walls, remember summer, early fall. Your windows dark tonight, tonight, but I still see the light. Baseball cards and comic books, those afternoons, the way you looked, when thunder made the power fail. Light up matches, tell our tales. The windows dark tonight, tonight, but I still see the light. Sometimes I catch myself walking past your gate, hoping maybe you'll be there. Things used to be back when we believed streets, old carved and maple trees. The fence we climbed so carefully, those moments live inside of me. Your windows dark tonight, tonight. I still see the light. Windows dark tonight, tonight. But I still see the light. Silent streets and midnight's grace, standing still in time and space. Something stirs within these walls, sentinel of memories calls. Remember when we'd stay awake, searching for a path to take through the hallways of our minds, leaving yesterday behind. Every step we took back then echoes in my thoughts again. And I wonder if you know how those moments helped me grow. These walls have watched us shake. These walls still hold our pain, hold our pain. These shadows know our names. They've seen us both the same through every darkened day when words we couldn't say. These shadows know silent flames through every stormy night. They kept us burning bright. Side by side we'd sit and stare at the weight we had to bear in the quiet of the room, dancing with familiar doom. Now I walk these halls alone, past the pictures, past the phone, where we used to make our calls when the world felt too small. Hearts beat like a drum when the world felt too small. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Memories come undone. These shadows know our names. They've seen us both the same through every darkened day when words we couldn't say. These shadows know our names. They hold our silent flames through every stormy night. They kept us burning bright. Shadows know our name. Silent streets at midnight's grace, standing still in time and space. Empty parking spaces, paint chips on the gate, your footsteps beside me as we hesitate through the crooked entrance, past the ticket stand. Something pulls us forward, like we understand. Walking past the lights tonight, finding something real inside. These broken lights still shine when you and I combine, like stars that refuse to die. We're making our own design. These broken lights still shine. Rust upon the railings, grass between the cracks. You point to the Ferris wheel as the wind blows back. Share a laugh at nothing, sitting on the ground in this quiet moment. Peace is what we found. Sometimes what is left behind holds the truth we need to find. These broken lights still shine when you and I come, like stars that refuse to die, making our own design. These broken lights still shine. Some things just can't be fixed, but they can still be right. These broken lights still shine when you and I combine, like stars that refuse to die. We're making our own design. These broken lights still shine. Beside me as we walk away. Something's different in us from this place today. Remember the summer we built it so high, just boards and some nails that we found in your drive. Your dad never noticed the tools that we took. We made our escape, that was all that it took. The treehouse still stands in the oak by the lane, but we're not the same. I drove by today and I had to just stop. The rope ladders gone and the floorboards are shot. I still see us there, hiding out from the rain, making plans, making rules, making sense of the pain. Time moves away. can't make it stay. I drove by today and I had to just stop. The rope ladder's gone, I can't let it drop, 'cause I still see us there, hiding out from the rain, making plans we believed would keep us the same. Sitting in my car outside your door, counting every scar that made me yours. They said damaged goods aren't worth the pain, but hell, we've got nothing left to say. Your father's words still cut you deep. Mine left before I learned to speak. Two twisted souls who couldn't heal until we learned just how to feel. And maybe we're not meant to fix what's wrong. Maybe the cracks are where we both belong. We were born to be broken together, found peace in the pieces forever. Empty bottles on your bedroom floor match the holes punched in my closet door. You showed me every shattered part, I held the ruins of your hearts. We screamed until we cried, found comfort in our shared goodbyes. They'll never understand our way, how beautiful the breaks display. Maybe we're not meant to shine brand new. Maybe these scars are getting us through. We were born to be broken together, found peace in the pieces forever. They tried to break us down, make us feel ashamed, but every goddamn crack just speaks our names. And when the world gets dark, I see the light shining through your broken parts into mine. Them judge our jagged edges, we'll wear our wounds like sacred pledges. In your arms I finally see these breaks made you perfect for me. But we were born to be broken together, found peace in the pieces forever. Born to be broken together, playing in your backyard, building forts from broken boards. Every weekend was an adventure then, before the fights behind closed doors. I watched you pack your games away as summer turned to fall, pretending nothing changed at all, but I could see those tears you'd call. We used to share every dream. Now there's just space in between. Missing you in morning break, empty desk and memories fade. The phone calls getting shorter now, different town, different shape. I hear your voices shaking some when talking about home, like pieces falling far too fast, learning how to stand alone. Every dream, now there's just space in between. We used to share every dream. Now there's just space in between. Time keeps pulling you further away. I'm still here, holding on to yesterday. Through pictures fading on my wall, I trace the path of how we fought, but friendship's still inside my heart, even as our worlds drift apart. Maybe someday you'll come back here to the street where we both grew. I'll keep your secrets safe until then, like best friends always do. The garage still holds your guitar, where we learned our first song. Some chords remain the same, even when the rest goes wrong. We used to share every dream. Now there's just space in between. Oh. Radio static, rain on glass, your message at past. Need to breathe, need to run, just us and the setting sun. Remember how we drive past the pain inside, two hearts trying to survive. Midnight miles, hear what daylight reveals, breaking free, just you and me. Midnight miles, how this friendship feels like coming home. Never alone, never alone, never alone. Screaming matches, slamming doors, those marks upon your floor. Called you up without a word, you knew just what you heard. Tank running low, but we keep driving endlessly. Two souls learning to be free. Midnight miles, hear what daylight reveals, breaking free, just you and me. Midnight miles. like coming home. Never alone, never alone. Morning always comes too fast, but these moments, they will last. Through every storm ahead, through every tear we've shed. Midnight miles, heal what daylight reveals. Breaking free, just you and me. Midnight miles, how this friendship feels like coming home. Like coming home. Never alone, never alone. Radio static fades to peace, you and me released. Up here where the stars paint our faces, away from the walls that confine. Your shoulder against mine, we're breathing the kind of peace hard to find. When everything below feels too heavy, and words we can't say fill the night, you point to the sky, remind me that we'll be more than alright. We made our own space above the world tonight, where every light below keeps watch, keeps us alive. No matter what breaks, what falls, what burns inside, we'll stand together here until the morning light. Remember the first time you found me, wrapped up in storms I couldn't shake. You showed me this place where we're standing, where nothing below could break. Now every night the weight gets lighter, each breath we share makes things clear. The distance grows from what haunts us, when I know that you're right here. We made our own space above the world tonight, where every light below keeps watch, keeps us alive. No matter what breaks, what falls, what burns inside, we'll stand together here until the morning light. Looking down, it all seems smaller, every crack, every shattered piece. Up here we're finally taller than the things that made us bleed. We made our own space above the world tonight, where every light below keeps watch, keeps us alive. No matter what breaks, what falls, what burns inside, we'll stand together here until the morning light. as we sit in silence here. Every broken piece inside starts to disappear. You show me how to breathe again through all the pain, like springtime washing winter's memories away. Remember when you found me lost behind those garden walls? You saw right through my smile to catch me as I fall. Under cherry trees, making promises to heal. Time moves differently when you show me what is real. Back home the pictures fade, the frames remain empty now. But here with you I'm learning how to feel somehow. The way you understand without a single word makes all these scattered pieces finally blur. The blossoms dance through bitter morning air. You take my shaking hands and tell me you'll be there when autumn leaves return, when winter chills my bones. Through every season's turn, I know I'm not alone. Under cherry trees, making promises to heal. Time moves differently when you show me what is real. When you show me what is real. Remember those nights when the world felt wrong? Past my window your light stayed on. Folded faith in the fading day. Messages that we made to say. All the words that we couldn't speak when the walls of our worlds were weak. But we found ways to break on through. Little notes between me and you, and they sail through midnight air, carrying hope from here to there. We made wings from broken pieces, found our freedom in releases. Every fold and every flight made the darkness seem so bright. When the world tried holding us down, we found ways to float around. Pages filled with our master plans, future kingdoms built by our hands. Through the rain, they somehow flew, carrying pieces of me to you. In your yard they'd softly land, like tomorrow held by your hand. And the way you ride so fast made me feel like this could last. Now they sail through memories air, taking me from here to there. We made wings from broken pieces, found our freedom in releases. Every fold and every flight made the darkness seem so bright. When the world tried holding us down, we found ways to float around, just to feel that same way. When paper held our grayscape, a distance couldn't separate. And they sailed through midnight air, carrying hope from here to there. Pale blue light paints patterns on my wall. Through static stained scenes I see it all. Perfect smiles and pristine porcelain lives, while my reality silently divides. I press play and pretend I'm there, in that world where someone seems to care. Picture perfect family shine through my screen. Everything they say is what I need. Living life in 30-minute scenes, where love's not lost is guaranteed. Laugh tracks echo through an empty room. Late night loneliness starts to burn. Channels surfing through someone else's bliss, while memories of you I try to miss. Every station shows what could have been, if our story played out different then. Searching, finding, picture perfect family shine through my screen. Everything they say is what I need. Living life in 30-minute scenes, where love's not lost, it's guaranteed. Oh, guaranteed. La la la, living in rewind. Oh, leave it all behind. These pixels paint a prettier design than what I left behind. Picture perfect family shine through my screen. Everything they say is what I need, what I really need. Living life in 30-minute scenes, but it's guaranteed and not lost. It's guaranteed, it's guaranteed. Oh. late night chords through thin walls, missed calls while we played. Between the fading notes, found something real, more than home could give. You handed me those strings, taught me how to breathe when nothing made sense. You made it speak, you made it speak. Dad's old lamp, borrowed pins, we practiced till fingers bled. Safe spaces in 6 strings, each broken melody pieced me back home, more than blood could do. You handed me those strings, taught me how to breathe when nothing made sense. You made it speak. You made it speak. Empty rooms, scattered notes, torn photos, but we found something true in the sound of letting go. You handed me those strings, taught me how to breathe when nothing made sense. You made it speak. 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 You made me speak. Found this paper in my drawer today, crumpled edges, faded ink from way back when. Always thought I'd throw these things away, but something made me look again. Remember how we used to run from all the shit we couldn't change. Guess some things just stay the same while others fade away. You were the brother I chose when home was just a fucking word we both opposed. Midnight drives and borrowed cigarettes, playing songs we couldn't get quite right. Your old man's demons made you restless, so we'd hide out in my car all night. The neighbors called us trouble kids, but they don't know the half of it. How we kept each other standing when everything else went to shit. You were the brother I chose Sometimes I wonder where you are. Been years since we shared that last smoke. Different cities, different scars, but this ticket's got me broke down to my core. Remembering more than I wanted to tonight. Maybe someday I'll call you up, tell you how this memory hit me hard, how this piece of paper made me feel like that scared kid in your backyard. We made it out, we made it through, and even though we've drifted far, you're still the only one who knew just what we're running for. You were the brother I chose when home was just a fucking word we both opposed. La la la, we both opposed.
Remember those nights on your old blue couch when the world felt too heavy to carry along, channel surfing past midnight, looking for laughs, while outside our homes were falling apart. You'd quote every line, I'd try not to cry. Remember those nights, they kept me alive. Remember those nights we were safe from the storm. Remember those nights we pretended we belonged. Remember those nights, remember those nights, remember those nights, they kept us warm. Your dad was screaming again down the hall. My mom hadn't been home in 2 weeks or more. But Peter Griffin made us laugh through it all, like bandages covering wounds that were wrong. You turn up the volume to drown out the noise. Remember those nights, they gave us a choice. Remember those nights we were safe from the storm. Remember those nights we pretended we belonged. Remember those nights, remember those nights, remember those nights, they kept us warm. La la la, we're just kids trying to breathe. In between the scenes, da da da, what we couldn't say, fade away. Now we're older and miles apart. But sometimes when life tears me down, I close my eyes and find myself there, back on that couch in your parents' house. But TV's still on, we're still holding on. Remember those nights, they made us strong. Remember those nights, they kept us warm. Remember those nights, they kept us warm. Rusty chains creaking in the breeze, paint chipping off the metal frame. Walking through memories at sunset, something pulls me back again. Empty spaces where laughter lived, the ground worn smooth beneath. Time stands frozen in this place, while seasons drift and leaves retreat. Back when the sky was listening, two hearts beating, reaching high. Back when the sky was listening, before we learned to say goodbye. Summer nights and scraped up knees, pushing higher, breaking free. Your house dark behind the trees, mine with voices you helped me flee. Shared secrets under stars so bright, making plans to sail away. Two kids sworn to stick together against whatever came our way. Back when the sky was listening, two hearts beating, reaching high. Back when the sky was listening, before we learned to say goodbye. Standing here now, everything feels smaller somehow. The chains still hold our fingerprints, but they can't hold what we meant. Chalk lines and playground rules, breaking point and breaking tools. Swing set therapy sessions daily, family drama driving us crazy. But we had a pact, we had a plan, drew it out in playground sand. Two kids against the world back then, now just echoes in the wind. Time keeps moving, can't rewind, but these moments still shine in the corners of my mind. Well, we're still climbing high. Back when the sky was listening, two hearts beating, reaching high. Back when the sky was listening, before the world taught us why. Hearts beating, reaching high. Sky was listening. Found it in a cardboard box underneath my bed. Scratched a plastic case, you're writing in red. Just a summer ago, when everything changed. Oh, playing back the memories, static in between. Just like you and me, these broken songs still play for you.
every scratch, every tear we went through. When my world was falling apart, you gave me your heart. Give me your heart. Late nights on your front steps, radio turned low. Cuando todo cambió, mi mundo se rompió. Pero tú estabas allí, como siempre para mí. Oh. Playing back the memories, static in between, just like you and me. These broken songs still play for you. Every scratch, every tear we went through. When my world was falling apart, you gave me your heart. Give me your heart. Sometimes I wonder if you knew how much those nights meant, when home wasn't home, you were my home. These broken songs still play for you. Every scratch, every tear we went through. When my world was falling apart, you gave me your heart. Loud and loud, you gave me your heart. Still playing for you. Static fading out, just like summer days. Sitting alone in my room that night, everything felt so cold and still. The walls were thin, I heard them fight, trying hard to hold back tears until you called me up. Somehow you knew, said let's take a drive, just me and you. When you found me, I was falling apart. When you found me, right from the start, you took my hand, helped me understand that family's more than blood running through my heart. More than blood and blood. Late night drives and parking lots, empty swings in the local park. You listen while I talked a lot about the pain deep in my heart. No judgment in your steady eyes, just shelter from the stormy skies. When you found me, I was falling apart. When you found me, right from the start, you took my hand, helped me understand that family's more than blood running through my heart. More than blood, more than blood.
who should be there are the first ones to walk away. But you showed up, you showed you care, and that's why I'm still here today. You found me. When you found me, I was falling apart. When you found me, right from the start, you took my hand, helped me understand that family's more than blood running through my heart. Running blood, running through my heart. Looking back tonight from way up high, remember when we touched the sky? You held me close through stormy nights, when home was just a broken line. Over, everything changes. Stars and streetlights blur the ages. Different paths now, time moves on. Your picture fades, but still I'm drawn to memories of those summer days when you believed in all I'd say. From this over, everything changes. Stars and streetlights blur the ages. Ooh, the ages. La da dee, la da dum. La da dee, la da dum. Let it go, let it go. From this overlook, everything changes. Stars and streetlights blur the ages. Didn't expect to see you here at our old corner booth. Coffee's still bad as ever, but some things never change, do they? 5 years gone in a moment when you walked through that door. Guess neither of us wanted to be the first to say hello. Guess we both ended up just like our foes, running from the things we swore we'd never know. Your ring finger's empty now, mine's been bare for a while. Remember how we promised we'd break the family chain? But here we sit in silence, two kids grown up too fast, trading war stories softly about love that couldn't last. Guess we both ended up just like our folks, running from the things we swore we'd never know. We used to hide out here when the shouting got too loud. Now we're doing all the shouting, and our kids are running now. Remember what you told me? We're gonna be different, man. We'll learn from their mistakes, and we'll get it right somehow. But the truth is sitting here with us in this fluorescent light. Guess we both ended up just like our folks, running from the things we swore we'd never know. Maybe it's not too late to break this pattern now. Two broken mirrors facing each other in this town. At least we're not alone in this familiar pain. Found a box beneath my bed, collecting dust and memories. Your handwriting on the back, summer '95, just breathe. When everything was falling apart, you showed up at my door that night. I didn't need to say a word, just sat there in the dark with me, while downstairs they were screaming about who would get to keep what. These pictures don't fade like memories do. Frozen smiles, we were just kids. These pictures like where the world can do, standing strong when the world caved in. Remember that old basement wall, pinned up photos and urine. Mom kept asking why we'd waste all that film just hanging there, but every flash was proof to me that something good could still remain. Now I'm holding what is left of all those nights we couldn't sleep, while the house was breaking down. You kept me standing somehow. These pictures don't fade like memories do. Frozen smiles, we
camera, a friend, a place to be. When home wasn't home anymore. Oh, when home wasn't home.